We have a great article from Forbes and David Axe. A powerful Russian force, possibly from the 15th Pyatnashka Brigade, counterattacked the Ukrainian salient in Russia's Kursk Oblast on or just before Sunday. The attack, which targeted the Ukrainian-held village of Plekovo on the southern edge of the salient, didn't just fail. It failed in the most ironic way possible. The Russian column got stuck in anti-tank traps, a trench and a line of concrete obstacles that the Russians had built prior to the Ukrainian invasion of Kursk in early August. There are two main Russian-built defensive structures outside Plekovo, the anti-tank traps and a nearby infantry trench complex. The attacking Russians were struggling to get through the anti-tank traps when the Ukrainian 129th Territorial Defense Brigade launched a wave of explosive drones. Our soldiers taught a lesson to the Russian occupiers and their equipment, burned dozens of armored vehicles, and liquidated the enemy's personnel, Ukrainian war correspondent Yuri Butusov wrote. The Russian-made defenses that helped foil that recent Russian assault could have been a serious obstacle to the Ukrainian invasion, but weren't. According to captured Russian intelligence, the defenses outside Plekovo were garrisoned by several platoons and at least one company, altogether with potentially several hundreds troops. But the Russian troops in Kursk were caught off guard by the surprise Ukrainian attack on August 6th and couldn't bring their significant firepower, including nearly 200 artillery pieces, to bear before the fast-moving Ukrainian mechanized troops were upon them. So the anti-tank traps and circular infantry trenches became Ukrainian assets. And unlike the previous Russian occupants, the new occupants from the 129th Territorial Defense Brigade fully expected a counterattack and were prepared to take advantage of the well-made defenses. It's credit to the Russian engineers who built the defenses outside Plekovo that these defenses worked as advertised and slowed an enemy assault long enough for the local defenders to deploy their best firepower. That their comrades built effective anti-tank traps is surely cold comfort to the Russian troops who ultimately got caught in the trap, however. Ukrainian soldiers in Toretsk, under the cover of an armored vehicle, mined and detonated a house where Russian forces were hiding. The operation reportedly resulted in the elimination of a group of Russian soldiers. Ukrainian army preparing for battle. North American Aerospace Defense Command has published a video of the interception of Russian military aircraft in the Alaska ADIZ. The incident took place back on September 23rd. The conduct of one Russian Su-35 was unsafe, unprofessional, and endangered all, not what you'd see in a professional air force. declared his commander, United States Northern Command and North American Aerospace Defense Command, General Gregory M. Gio. Lavrov reported that the first meeting of the Friends of Peace, organized by China and Brazil, was attended by France and Switzerland. This annoyed him.
What I don't understand is how the French and the Swiss ended up at yesterday's meeting, calling them neutral. Well, it's been a while since the Swiss were neutral, and as for the French, they're NATO members. Both countries are very actively supporting Ukraine, demanding Ukraine's victory over the Russian Federation and supplying arms, even long-range weapons and missiles. So it was kind of strange to see that these people were... I asked our Chinese colleague, he said they were very, very insistent, and we collectively decided to invite them as observers. Anyway, this group still has a lot of work to do. We are ready to help them, give advice. The main thing is that their proposals are based on realities and not taken from abstract conversations. We're ready to help.
Mass hockey brawl at a match between FSB employees and civilians in Far East Birobidzhan. 6 civilian players arrested and could face 7 years in prison for assaulting the representatives of the authority.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.